Well, hello, I'm Alex, and today I want to share with you some of my Creativity for Life tips. In this series, we'll use coloring and art journaling to immerse ourselves in play, and as you play alongside me, I'll share some of my mindset ideas with you. You see, I love mixing playful art making with mindset work, and I think you will too. So think of me as your personal trainer for getting your creative mojo back on track. The way I see it, you can't have inner growth without creativity. One insightful moment of creative play can dissolve years of resistance, giving you newfound energy. And the fun you have with your creative side spills over into all parts of your life. And lastly, igniting your creative spark gives you fresh eyes to try new things and make meaningful changes. This is your creativity timeout, baby. Go ahead, check it out. Hello. Today we're going to do a color along. That means I'm going to color and I'm inviting you to color too. So grab your favorite coloring tools. I'm going to use gouache sticks today and watercolor markers. I've already taken the tops off the watercolor markers, and now I'm going to take the tops off of my gouache sticks. And then I'll be ready to color. You'll also need a coloring page or a coloring book or a sketchbook where you can color in something you've doodled or drawn. And if you don't have anything on hand that you can color in, feel free to download the PDF I created with 8 coloring pages, including this one. You'll find the link to that in the description below this video. So you can download it, print it out, and just keep in mind, depending on the kind of paper you're using to print it out on, if your paper's really thin, then watercolors might not work so well. Any kind of marker will be fine. Of course, color pencils, highlighters, just anything that has to do with wetting the paper won't work so well if your paper's thin. Go for a thicker paper if that's what you want, or just stick to markers and colored pencils or crayons. Are you ready? Let's do this. Today's theme is about changing the worry channel. I'll share with you why redirecting your attention from worry to feel-good thoughts and then taking action are surefire ways to reclaim your life. Oh yeah. Let's talk about thinking for the way you want to feel. So, think about all the times you've had a ridiculous song stuck in your head. You know what I'm talking about. And the more you try not to think about that stupid song, the louder it seems to get, right? Because pushing against your thoughts never works. But you know what you can do, and maybe you've done this before. You can substitute the stupid song for a fun song. So you could start humming your favorite tune, and before you know it, that stupid song has been replaced. And you can do the same thing with your worries. You can't erase your thoughts. That's like pushing against them, trying to erase them. But you can replace them. If you want to feel good, you need to practice this. You need to practice focusing your attention on what feels good to you. How do you do that? Well, this is what I'm calling changing the worry channel. So when worry takes over, it's like being stuck on the same mental channel, where the same anxious tunes play on repeat in your head. But we can learn to catch ourselves and then lovingly redirect. Step 1 would be catch yourself. Step 2, distract yourself. Okay? So the main thing here is to remember that action trumps overthinking every time. Notice if you're worrying about something you can actually do something about. If you can do something, try to do that. Is there a next step? Is there a person you can call? Can you research it? Can you do anything that moves you 1 inch closer to where you're trying to go? If you can, take that action. If it's something you can't control, which honestly, it's most of the time when we worry about stuff, it's in the past or it's in the future and we can't control it. Well, then you can't really take action on it if you can't control it. You can only admit to yourself that worrying about it won't change a thing. This is when you distract yourself. Shift your attention elsewhere. Get it out of your head and into your present moment, right? So find one thing you can do right now that delights you, and then do it as fast as you can. Train yourself. What you want is to redirect your attention to what's happening outside of your head. Redirecting your energy towards something tangible changes the frequency of your thoughts. What could you do? Well, it could be anything, and it doesn't need to be for a long time. It could be playing with your pet, dancing around the house, singing your favorite song in the shower, watching a movie you love, or maybe you could do some writing in your gratitude journal, or simply invite someone over, have a phone call with someone you love, help someone with something. Maybe you've got some art supplies you could grab and mess around in your sketchbook for a few minutes. Or maybe you've been meaning to declutter something. You can tidy up your desk, declutter a kitchen drawer. You could go through your pens and toss all the ones that don't write. So you see, it's not really that significant what you do. It's just that you move into action is what's significant. Each of these small actions is a form of creative redirection. You're reclaiming your focus, your space, and your energy. Yay! To stop overthinking, we want to turn worry into motion. Why do we focus on what we don't want? Why do we worry in the first place, right? So if the goal is to focus on what you want more of, on what feels good to you, then the question is, well, why do we focus on the stuff we don't want in the first place? And I've got a favorite quote here from the author Jen Sincero, and she says, worrying is praying for stuff you don't want, right? It's putting all your mental energy on what you're hoping will never happen, okay? The reason we worry in the first place is that we think we're doing something helpful by worrying. It gives us the illusion of control. Worry is the mind's way of staying busy when we feel powerless. When we don't know what to do, we think about it endlessly. But most of the time, we're thinking about things that are totally outside of our control. We can't change what's already happened, and we can't control what hasn't happened yet. Why do we try to control the uncontrollable? It's what our minds do by default. The more we practice replacing those thoughts, the more we train our minds to return to the present moment. That's where we actually live in the present. So remember, notice it, catch yourself, and then distract yourself. Jump into action. Do something you enjoy that makes you feel good. That's how you move from a feel bad thought to a feel good thought. That's how we change that worry channel we're stuck on. Changing the worry channel isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing where your focus flows, choosing where your attention goes. And when you focus your attention on what you want more of, even the smallest actions become acts of creative redirection. You can start by doing one thing that delights you. Remember, catch yourself, distract yourself. the more you practice, the easier it becomes to tune back into joy. Well, I hope you had fun taking this tiny creative play break with me. And remember, there's always a way to add a little more creative play in your day. And as long as you can play, you can try new things and you're never ever stuck. Alright, I've got lots more ideas for you here on my YouTube channel, so subscribe, stay tuned, and play, play, play. Come back and gift yourself a little make stuff feel good energy. Thank you so much for being here, and sparkle on.